Hi guys. So, if you guys don't know, I wanted to come on here and do a second video about the whole Kizz Daniel show that happened in Monrovia, Liberia. And it was just it just didn't work out the way it was supposed to do. The event organizers, the lady that is going all around on Liberia News Agency and looking for sympathy and just not trying to accept her fault. And she's just going around putting blame on everybody else. So I wanted to go live yesterday and talk about it, but I really needed facts. So it was really great that Liberian Comedian GGG went on a platform called Current Situation Media, and that was an interview that was conducted yesterday on Current Situation Media. And I am going to play the video for you guys to watch. This was an exclusive interview done by GGG, and yeah, I really feel like some people are trying to spoil Liberian artist name and the entertainment industry name. And me as a blogger, it is really important for me to cancel all of that. So without further ado, let's get it started. So I hit there. So
his busy schedule to appear on Current Situation. I have to show him to tell you the truth. Giant Jam on Gina. Yep. So GGG, thank you very much for the first official interview here for 2023 on the Current Situation Media page. And we appreciate our followers here. And continue to share this. It's got 20 to 30 minute interview. We lost you, but welcome back. Okay, look, let's hit the ground running. My internet in Liberia is fuck on. Okay, so Mr. GGG, thank you very much for taking time off your busy schedule. We appreciate that, and we would tell Open we had to fix the interview, or not the interview, but the internet. But anyway, Mr. GGG, you was one of the official hosts for the Kizz Daniel Show, and we didn't see you during the day of the show. What really happened? Tell us, because a lot of buzz going on social media. We want to hear from you. Yeah. Okay. This is from the horse's mouth. Okay, you're getting an exclusive access behind the scenes, and I'm only giving this to AJ Hooks from Current Media. Okay, Current Situation is getting you the first information from the host, and I'm supposed to be the one most informed about this whole shit show. Yes. And I'm using some very blunt words today. So no cheering shit here. We come and talk. So all the chairman, go sit down. All right? Yes. Let me begin. Okay? Because the whole management team of Macklin and Wilson is trying to dump that whole mess up shit on all the Liberian artists. Wow. Okay? They're looking for scapegoats now because they messed it up. They really messed it up. I would like to use the F word, but we're on social media. Okay. I mean, you know me, I'm a very kind and peaceful person. I'm a comedian. I like to make people laugh. But this time they crossed the line. Wow. And they have really hurt the Liberian entertainment industry. I've kept my quiet. I've kept my cool as a professional. But the way they are still, even today, still attacking us artists and trying to sabotage the show. I beg you. Let me tell you how this whole thing started. It was incredibly unprofessional. They even, at the beginning, we had such a bad flyer. I mean, when I was in Iowa, I signed the contract when I was performing in Iowa, and you and I were together. That's when I got the offer to do this show. And I was happy because I was like, this is going to be the major event of the year. Kizz Daniel, Liberia, that would be an honor. Then the show organizers, Macklin and Company, they asked to have written contract. They wanted written contract. They wanted that. Okay? Yes. Usually, I even take your guarantee. If you say you will pay me, I will trust you and I will come. These guys even forced us to sign contracts. I said, no problem. I'm willing to do that. I love that. That is professional. Let's do it. Now, I signed a contract just to get my flights reimbursed and my hotel reimbursed. I was not even making $1 off that show. Okay? For them to say that Liberian artists are spoiling and asking for too much. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, a flight to Liberia during December costs $2,500 from Germany. Okay? And a couple nights in a hotel. That's all I asked for. I did not ask for 1 cent. I said this is an honor to help the industry.
Mind you, they were supposed to pay their host. He's the host. They didn't pay the man. The man had to take his own money, book a flight just to go to Liberia. That's what he just said. And they said they were going to reimburse him, but they did not.
The honor to have the mic, I will do my best. Then we signed contract. I said, okay, but now let me go pay my tickets. Can you guys send me the money for my tickets, or do I have to pay them with my own money? And we have contract. They said, oh, the money is a little bit tight. We're going to give you guys all your reimbursements, and your contract will be paid and fulfilled on the 16th of December, 2 weeks before the show. I said, okay, I'm fine with that. I trust you guys. I'll buy my ticket. I will pay my way, but you guys have to reimburse me on the 16th of December. All artists were to be reimbursed at least 50% of the contract. Even if that 50%, I would have taken it. I would have said no problem. But the 15th of December came. I paid my flight by my own food money. I took off my family's table. The 15th, the 16th came. Not a word in the group. 17th, I said, wait now. We on African time here. You guys have broken it. You have breached the contract. That is the contract breach. Let's address it clearly. They say, oh, yeah, we need to talk. We'll talk to you guys individually in the next days. Nobody called me individually. It was never explained what really happened until we demanded a meeting and we said, we need to know what's going on. Why are you guys not paying our signed contract? You guys are breaching the contract. Macklin, the organizer that is now complaining on Facebook that everybody's sabotaging her. At that point of time, we were not selling. It was clear that no tickets were being sold because it was sold online. You don't sell online tickets in Liberia. We kept telling her that is a mistake. You can't keep doing that. I think 2 weeks before the concert, I don't know how many tickets she sold, but it was 20. And everybody was in panic. We knew that this thing was coming to go down. And we artists were all talking. We said, this thing is going to fumble. Where is the stage? Where is the security? When I asked for it. I pulled the panic button 2 weeks before the show. And I said, we need to have a team meeting. And I want to know where the fuck is going on with this whole shit show. You are not informing us. I don't even know what artist is jumping on or off, because artists were jumping off now because they said they're not paying me. I'm not even getting 1 cent. I'm not going to do this. And I was just staying on board. I said, listen, I'm committed to trying to make this thing work. And then we had a team meeting with Dr. Jeffrey, the big investor. I think her name has been mentioned, so I can mention it now too. She came in as a big shot. Suddenly, she said, I haven't even seen those contracts. I don't know what Macklin was doing, but it's not good. And I'm going to just change everything. I have the money. I get to decide what's going on here. I said, wait, that's not professional what you're doing. You can't just blame everything on somebody and then jump out of everything that we talked about. And excuse me, what's up with the security? Then she blasted me. She asked me, are you head of security? Why? You got to fucking know. I said, oh, we are just trying to find out what is going on, and we are trying to see the safety of our 18,000 fans. What? I don't have that pen. Sorry, I don't have that pen. Somebody looking. No, I get it. I'm okay. Maybe it's dropped. Um, and we were attacked. I was attacked, and my manager was extremely attacked for trying to address open problems in that team meeting and just trying to solve these problems. Dr. Jeffries, very, very rudely, and I tell you, if I say rudely, I will emphasize this because I'm a very patient person. But this person was so rude, and you can ask any of the artists that work with Dr. Jeffries that we all said karma is going to pay you back how you're treating us, and it happened. In the mighty name of Jesus, it happened.
Amen.
I'm not even sorry for her.
I'm not sorry either.
Because the way she treats human beings, it was just like dog. She treated us just like dogs. And she even said, "I'm coming for y'all. Y'all better be ready. I'm a crew woman." You don't talk to artists and entertainer partners like little children. I'm gonna come pluck you. What kind of bullshit is that?
Very rude.
So we were all very, very concerned at that time. And even then, my manager was telling me, "You gotta jump out. You gotta jump out. This thing is going sideways." That person, I don't even want to work with that kind of person. I said, Galima, we signed a contract. I love my country. I'm going to stay on board. I'm going to give them until the day of the concert to pay me. They're going to get that money somewhere. And I talked to Dr. Jeffries. I said, if you got all that money, please at least reimburse the artists for the transportation costs they have. And she said, "You guys don't know how much money I'm making. You guys don't know nothing. You guys you don't know how big my pocket is, man." I said, if it's that big, why don't you just pay the basic necessities that are needed for this concert to come to life? You guys need to be selling tickets in the streets. You've got to have tickets available everywhere. We Liberian artists were very concerned. We warned her. We told her, "You're not selling tickets. You need to get George Weah on board. We need to get George Weah to dance and do the booga with the crowd. It's election time. Georgie would love to do that. If he does that, he will win the next election straight. Guaranteed, because the people love dancing with him." And they said, "No, we ain't got time for that thing, man. We are the ones deciding. We got all the money. We're deciding all these things." So all our ideas and anything we said, it was just blown away. They never listened to us. Let me tell you, the day of the concert, we did not get one information in our WhatsApp group where the Liberian artists were and entertainers were all connected with Macklin and Company. It was 2:00. Angel, Michael, and I were constantly begging, "When is the rehearsal? Where is the stage? The stage is not even in the stadium yet. We have to start in 4 hours. What the hell is going on?" They never even answered us once in that WhatsApp group. The whole day of the concert, we artists and entertainers were not informed what's going on. We were sitting at home. Some of us went to the stadium. We wanted to be there to be prepared in case they called us that we were ready to jump on that stage and save the day. People were standing, artists were standing in the heat. You know how hot it is in Liberia in December? We were standing in the sun from 2 p.m. on around the stadium. Not even a stage was there. We didn't even have stage passes. Nobody knew what was going on. It was complete chaos. Complete chaos. And you want to get 18,000 people to trust their life to you in that kind of situation? Thank you, Liberian people, for not doing it.
Thank you, guys.
And then she's trying to blame us, Liberian artists who were standing in the sun waiting for her instructions. Not once did she give us a sorry that day. Not once did she say, "Please, we're fighting to do this and that. Right now, we're at this stage. The host needs to do it. You guys need to know this. Please take care of this." Nothing. Nothing. In the whole day of the biggest concert of the year, and you're not informing anyone in that group, and then you want to blame us for sabotaging the show? Macklin, you better take that back. We are tired of you putting the shit on us. That's why I'm going live to protect the Liberian artists today. I'm here to protect my brothers and sisters that are in the industry. We shut our mouth for weeks. We didn't even complain, and MC Carl was the last one and the first one who said, "Listen, I'm not a charity. I need my money. I need that money because I live off this." I don't live off this. This is my hobby. I have enough money. But this thing hurt me financially. And even I gave them a deadline until 2 p.m. on Saturday. I said, "I'll even give you another day to at least pay my flight. then I will perform. But if you don't even have the money to pay my flight, I know you will not even have the money after the show. And even then, when Kizz Daniel came way too late, the guy landed at midnight. His press conference was at 2 a.m. Just at Burner Boy just now, I think it was in Lagos, the guy appeared at 2:30 a.m. You can't do that to an audience. You can't let the people wait until midnight at 1 or 2 a.m. I beg you, y'all. The people standing in the sun whole day. How do you disrespect your audience? How do you disrespect? The first thing the guy did was run on the toilet and stay, hide himself on the toilet for 30 minutes. Yeah.
Yes, it's true. I watched the live video on Facebook on Liberian News Agency. When Kizz Daniel arrived at the airport, he went in the bathroom and stayed there for long. After he stayed long at the airport, I mean in the bathroom, people were waiting. He got ready now. He finally came out. He couldn't even say nothing on the TV screen when Liberian News Agency asked him if he had anything to say to his fans. He barely, he like, no, he going in the car. Once he went and got in his car, they went straight to the hotel. Kizz Daniel never went to that stadium. He will talk about it later, but I'm just telling you, he did not see the stadium, didn't even go there.
The people are waiting. If we had 18,000 people, and I would have been on stage to hold the crowd, they would have killed me. They would have said, "What are you doing? What are you guys? What a kind of shit show!" And they would have dumped their hate on the MCs, and correctly so, because it would have been a complete shit show. And how can you land when you got a concert? You can land at midnight. The people should have been in the stadium by 6. You can't let people wait for you like 8 hours. That's not professional, Kizz Daniel. I can't even hear the book anymore myself. Thank you. Let me come in with some follow-up questions. Then we'll allow the audience to come in. Because this interview is very exclusive. It is impromptu, but it's also very important. So, Mr. Gigi, thank you for that explanation. So, quick follow-up question here. You stated that prior to the event, the organizing company, what's the company name again? Macklin and Company. Macklin Wilson is the company. Okay. Yeah, you guys signed a contract, and you mentioned the entertainers, the artists and the MC, all those guys that you signed a contract. So the contract stated that you guys are going to be compensated. Am I correct? Very correct. Okay. How many artists? If you ask any artist, they can show you that contract. Okay. And that contract was demanded by Macklin Wilson herself. We did not do it. She the one said, "I want to have contracts with all of you guys." I said, "Okay." So individual on the contract, because our different artists. So these artists then pretty much have different amounts, or that was just one amount for all you guys. Everybody negotiated their own fee. Okay. But I can just tell you, let me give you a little hint. I can just tell you, I asked Angel Michael to help me as an MC. You know the kind of money they gave that man, it was so small, it was ridiculous. I'm not going to name the sum, but it was very ridiculously low, and he jumped and accepted it to help the industry. I want to praise my brother, Angel Michael. Angel, if you're seeing this, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, brother.
Liberian people will see me doing this video as me always liking to drag stuff. Well, some things needs to be dragged because this woman and her people, they were online trying to make the industry look like, it's nothing, like, like it don't mean anything, like making MC Cara look really bad, which was really messed up. And she was giving a platform to talk, Liberian News Agency, and a lot of people like talk really bad about the industry and Liberian entertainers. So I feel like as an entertainer that put out news and information, factual information, I need to do this video just to make sure that Liberian entertainer side, or like, is out there, and people are just not talking without any facts. Let's continue because I will play this until the end, okay? Because I got time.
You're doing for the industry is just amazing. And Angel, as soon as I asked him, he said, "It's you, brother. If you're asking me, I would do it even free." I said, "No, you're not doing nothing free for this thing. You got to at least get a little cold water." But it was seriously for an artist of Liberian comedy size like Angel Michael, it was a joke. And he instantly accepted it because he said, "I want to be part of this great event for Liberia. I want to help my country rise." That's just the kind of national spirit that all the artists showed. It wasn't about the money. Listen, don't fool yourself. These people didn't have any money. Macklin didn't have much money. I didn't make $1. I would not have made $1 on top. These were just my living expenses that I wanted. And that's generally what all the artists did. Okay. Nobody asked for demanded $10,000 and said, "I want to make 5,000 for my 1 hour show." What? Nobody. Everybody was willing to go low just to be part of the concert. So, according to the contract, you guys' compensation was supposed to be, you guys were supposed to be compensated after the show or before the event?
Before
Before the show on the 16th of December, we were supposed to get our full pay. And we even said, "You don't have to pay us in full. You can pay us half and give us half after the show." But she said, "No, I'm going to be generous. I'm going to give it to you before the show so that you guys are motivated." Wow. We said, "Fine." That's in the contract, Vincent. It's in the damn fucking contract. And now she breaches the contract. We all stayed on board. Nobody jumped ship. We said, "We'll give you guys another 2 weeks' time to solve the financial problems that you apparently are having. We don't want to inform the audience yet that that there are problems." We all kept quiet. We all worked in the background trying to solve these problems. All the artists, nobody sabotaged nothing. She might not lie to anybody. She's the one person that never listened. She's the one person that always contradicted and said, "I got the money. I'm doing the decisions." "No, we're not going to sell any paper tickets. We're all going to go online. That's how you do it in America." I said, "We are not in America. Liberian people don't buy online. They buy tickets at the door or on the street. They got to have physical evidence." "No, that's how we do it in America." So now there was breach of contract, but we also read a statement from MC Caro, which MC Caro is one of Liberia's bigger artists. So when she put out her statement, the internet went crazy. And you don't think that statement discouraged other artists from even promoting the event? Well, she was just telling the truth. She was telling the truth. And I even promoted that concert until Friday lunchtime. I even went on Hot FM twice promoting that concert. I believed. And we said, "MC Caro, you're totally right. You're addressing the truth. And we should never have to hide the truth." She addressed the fact that there were serious problems in the background. Okay? And she didn't tell people not to go. She just said, "I'm not performing because I'm not getting paid." And she was totally right. And that's a tough call. And I have to say, I didn't want to do it. I was ready to step away weeks before. And my management encouraged me and said, "Step away, step away, step away." And I said, "No, if I step away, it will cast a bad light on the show." And I didn't want to do that. But I know that MC Caro spoke the truth. And that's why I love her. Because she said, "This thing is not good. Something bad is coming." And not because of one artist stepping out would a concert like that fail. Believe me. Okay. Nobody gives a shit what MC Caro said that Michael Jackson is coming. You know? All right.
man.
So during the day of the show, I watched, and a lot of people watched some video clips from online. The audience, the attendance were very poor. Why the Liberian people did not show up? Can you tell our reason? Because Liberians usually support foreigners than their own. And the stadium was almost empty.
Talking high.
And wow. As I said, the main reason was that you could only buy tickets over the homepage of Macklin and Company. And most people don't have Visa cards. Most people don't have that, you know? And they made it very hard. Apparently, it was very hard for people to buy tickets. Wow. Very hard. That was the, that was the number one. And the promo was very weak. They was too stingy.
It was
they were
weak.
Too stingy. We had bloggers. Bloggers wanted to get paid for doing their work. She said, no, I'm not going to do that. Why don't you work with the big industrial promotion leaders like Double H Entertainment? You know, Double H. Why was he not part of this? Ask him. You know, why was DJ Blue not very involved in this thing? You know, ask those questions to yourself. Why were the big promoters in Liberia not part of this event? Because they cost money, and she didn't want to pay that. Oh wow! But Mr. DJ it was always lack of money, and she always lied and said, "Oh, we have the money, we have the money, we have the money. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming." And Dr. Jeffries was the worst one. She came into the meeting 2 weeks before the show, and then she started big shouting around and cussing people and saying, "You don't have any idea how much money I have. I can buy this whole stadium. You just trying to make money out of me." I said, "No, you don't. You don't talk like that about your Liberian people. You don't talk like that to partners. I mean, you don't say I'm coming for you. You know, so it was just rude." And to tell the truth, karma is hitting them really hard right now. And what do? Instead of apologizing and taking the blame, they're trying to put the blame on the poor Liberian artists that are trying to help. We have tried to support this thing until the last day. Caro stepped away a day before the concert. Okay, she knew this. She knew this, and we all had those problems, and we all tried and stayed on board and stayed on board. And we were all talking to each other, encouraging each other, and saying, "We're going to get this somehow. We're going to get this somehow. Somehow we're going to make this work, despite of Dr. Jeffries, despite Macklein's shit management. And now she's trying to blame us. No, we can't accept it." Okay. I'm standing for my brothers and sisters in the world. Okay, thank you. According to you, Kizz Daniel showed up late. So, how many songs did he perform, and what was his reaction?
He did not perform.
That man never even went to the stadium. That man never even went to the stadium. Oh, he did not?
He didn't perform.
He did not even go to the stadium because there were only 200 people there. How many people?
He stayed at his hotel and didn't perform. And that's what he's just saying. He didn't perform. Period.
Maybe 200 people, all in all. 200. So he did not appear. The man never went. Then he said, "Okay, because I came late, because I made mistakes too, I'll give you guys the next day, Saturday. But you guys have to fill up the stadium, otherwise I'm not performing." How do you want to sell 18,000 tickets in one day? A big deal. And that's the day I decided, you guys have until 2 p.m. to get this shit show together, otherwise I'm stepping away. And that's why I never even went to the stadium. At 2 p.m. they offered me $500. At 2 p.m. they offered $100. You know how much my ticket cost? $2,500. That's when I knew they were broke. That's when I knew they didn't have any cent in their pocket and they were failed. And that's when I knew they were broke. The group was silent. We did not get any command, instruction. We were left in the dark in our WhatsApp group. I did not, as the host of this whole show, Macklin did not talk to me personally once the last 2 weeks. How can you not have direct contact with your host who's emceeing the event? I have to be informed. I need to know the lineup. I need to know who's coming. When is this? When is that? Who's the DJ? How's the sound system going to... I need to know that kind of stuff. I was not given one piece of information. For the biggest event of the year, I get more information at a local wedding. I get more information as an MC at a local wedding.
Yeah.
And you really promoted that event even when you was in Iowa.
You did.
She used my face established your ad here, and you promoted that event to the fullest. She used mine and Angel Michael's face for months, and we have now received 1 cent for that. Wow. So, Kizz Daniel did not show up to the concert. How many Liberian artists show up and did perform? I don't know. Ask Angel Michael. He was on stage. The poor man had to MC for hours. So at that time, where were you? Where was your location? I was at the all-white party in the Calabash celebrating my New Year's Eve because I was tired of that whole shit show. And I have to say, I had a great New Year's Eve party. And Angel Michael suffered. He was just cynically making jokes to 100 people that were just making fun of the whole thing, yelling at him. And the poor guy, he stood on stage, and even him they haven't paid. Even him they have dropped. Liberian artists who sacrifice their reputation and brand name to help them and stand in front of 100 people. Even Angel Michael, they are attacking now. How can you be so callous? How can you say you were sabotaged? You even let the poor man that even held on to the last second of time. He even went beyond the battle line with you. Man, you're calling Liberian artists sabotage? Big you, man. We also read a statement from Kizz Daniel. It was stated that he was disappointed. He will pretty much go on a radio station in Nigeria and disconnect himself and other artists from Liberian artists. Is that true? Is that statement is I heard that he was very frustrated. No, he had that interview at Hot FM. And he's pissed, of course, because he hurt his brand too. And that's just the sad thing, That's the sad thing. That these organizers, Macklin and Company, it was like fifth graders organizing a senior high school event. Wow. They were totally overwhelmed. They have no idea what it means to promote a show business event of this magnitude. You are a promoter. You know what it takes in the background to organize a party, okay? And wow. It's just a slap in the face that these people spoiled so many people's reputation and they impacted Liberia's entertainment industry for years. And now they don't even take the blame. Then they even try to push the blame like a child on, when I don't need that did it, that person did it. Big you, man. Grow up, girl. But why did Kizz Daniel didn't mention the organizer? He mentioned the artist. He said Liberian artists have crippled the Liberian industry and they will not do bullshit. I call bullshit.
Bullshit.
Don't do that one.
When
I
I
call
try to
bullshit,
say
Kiz. Don't try that one.
that Nigerian people waiting for them to be our industry.
Angel Michael was sitting next to Kizz Daniel at that first conference. So the failure of this event is at the hands of Macklin Wilson, period. And Dr. Jeffries and the whole team. I pronounce it like that. I will not take it back. I pronounce it here on social media. Let them sue me. I will sue them too. I ain't got time.
We'll sue them.
I'm gonna stand for the artist. If they say Liberian artists, then I'm an international artist too. I didn't get paid either. And only Kizz Daniel got paid maybe 1 week earlier. Do you know how much Kizz Daniel got paid?
Y'all listen.
100K. Wow.
100,000
US dollar. And his jet plane on top. 100,000 US.
100,000 US and more for a jet plane.
That jet plane is very expensive, let me tell you. Can you give her a little background about Macklin and Company? Who are they? Are they based in the United States or Liberia? I don't know. They came big mouth and they said we got Kizz Daniel, so I thought that they would be big shots and that they would know what they're doing, but they did not have any idea what they were doing. But now, one idea what to do. Mr. GG, if they can pay Kizz Daniel 100,000 US, that's a lot of money. Plus his accommodation.
Yes.
And they was not even say kind to give you guys some money. Fine. That's the exact question. That's the exact question that needs to be asked. Wow. We're talking $150,000 or $200,000 for like Nigerian artists, and you don't have $2,000 to pay your host to come. So will there be reimbursed because Kizz did not perform, or Kizz Daniel did not perform? He got his 100,000. Kizz Daniel even offered them a part of his proceeds. Yeah. And Kizz Daniel himself said, you guys are going to just open the doors and let the people come in free. Otherwise, you're not going to get 18,000 people. Kizz Daniel himself was willing to make a loss just to perform that concert. Yeah. You know what the organizer said?
No.
We're not going to get free tickets away. We're not going to get it. That.
After they had a failed show, according to him, Kizz Daniel offered that they should allow people come in for free. And the organizers said no. I knew strictly these people went to Liberia to have a show and bringing Kizz Daniel, spending all that money to bring Kizz Daniel. They claimed they were trying to help Liberian entertainment industry. Liberian entertainment industry is not a charity. We're not looking for a handout for you to come do charity for us. Pay entertainers, period. If you want them at your event, pay them.
Tickets were still costing $100. Some tickets were costing $500 on that kind of fucking event.
And let me clear this out. When they posted on Facebook and the prices of tickets, they only posted that ticket cost like $10 and corporate VIP cost about $1,640. They did not post that ticket cost $50, neither 500. I just found out from GGG that there were other tickets that they were hiding. They didn't post that online. They had it in Liberia and they didn't post that online. Can you imagine?
They never even made it free. Even the $10 tickets, they went down to $5. They did not make one ticket free. What do you mean $100 and $500? You talking about US dollar now? Liberian dollar, right? US dollar.
US
Listen,
dollar.
listen. VIP tickets were costing $1,500. Club beer, all these big sponsors, where were they? They all stepped away. That's why the money was gone. They smelled that this thing was not working. And so suddenly all the sponsors stepped away. Wow. Ask where was Aqualife. Ask where is Club Beer. Ask where is SNS shop at SNS. All these big sponsors that put money on the table. Where were they at that concert? Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very exclusive interview. I know most of you guys are going to share this on social media, and we are very thankful to Mr. GGG. This man is very busy in the country, and he's a supporter of the Liberian culture. He considers himself a naturalized Liberian too. You know, he left Germany, very expensive, flew in Liberia, and look what happened. He's very disappointed, you know, and like he said, doing what he does is a habit, you know, and but still, he offered that time and effort to the Liberian people. And your books are doing very well, you know, and I read it too. We'll bring it back on the show to discuss the book. But one of my questions is, during your explanation, you mentioned why the organizer did not reach to the president. It was going to be an easy sold out of the show. When George, before we are just talking about had the contacts. We had the contacts. We knew the president. We had all the contacts to have that meeting. They never wanted it. I don't know what happened there. They were not able to pull that one off. And we told them that weeks before. She was informed by her advisors, and they told her the only way you can sell out this concert is if George Weah takes it, or you make it a CDC event. Let it be a CDC party or whatever. You make it political event, then that place will sell out. You know, then the party will pay for the tickets. You know, as a political event, whatever. That would have been the worst case to save this concert. You know, to have some political party take the tickets and sell them to their fans or whatnot. You know, there are different ways in Liberia we can solve these kind of problems. These solutions were all on the table. It's not as if nobody saw this coming. And that's why MC Caro stepped out, because he said, we warned you guys. We talked to you. You were hard-headed all the time. You can't listen to us. And you can't take advice. We on the ground, we trying to help you guys. We're trying to do this for you guys. We're trying to save the industry. And you can't listen. And you just look down on us. And you say, you're not Nigerian. The Nigerian will pay him, but you guys, you can wait. Even
You hear that nonsense? The Nigerian men will pay him, but you guys can wait. You pay a foreigner instead not paying your own people. No respect, no value, no nothing.
Given a small thing. Once again, Maggie and company, are they a Liberian business people or American Liberian? American Liberian. You mean African American? I don't know where. Or American Liberian. She's American. She's American Liberian. She's a black woman. I want you to be specific. American Liberian. She was born in the United States or she was born in Liberia? I don't know about that, but she's of Liberian. She is a Liberian.
She
Living in
Liberian,
America.
living in
Let's say like
America,
both.
like me.
All right. And she speaks series or Liberian English? American English.
She speak
American.
Kolo.
Okay. All right. American English. Okay. Mr. Gigi, this is, this information coming from you here is very important. It's first hand. Liberian people, I hope you guys sharing this live video. And Mr. Gigi, he's like like I said earlier, listen to the real story. What really happened. This is the story from behind the scenes. Get this on any network or current situation media. And usually I don't divulge this kind of stuff on social media, but this time she killed everybody. She killed she hurt the Liberian industry for 10 years to come. Nigeria will be very hesitant to come. American international artists will not even touch the ground if they see this kind of shit show behavior. And it's not the Liberian entertainment industry. We have all the implementations to organize these kind of events on the ground if you listen to the people on the ground. But you can't come from America and say, look, I know as a doctor, a medical doctor, Dr. Jeffries is a medical doctor. She was telling us how to do it. And we all said, this is not how you organize a concert in Liberia. We need to help you. And she said, I'm not listening to you guys. You guys don't have a clue. I have the money. I have the money. She was talking like some arrogant person. All of us were very, very insulted. She insulted us directly in the face in a rude kind of manner that I've never met before. I should have stepped out of that meeting that day and broken my contract and said, I'm out of this. I don't want to be treated like a dog. And I just stayed on because of Liberia. So who is Dr. Jeffrey and Macklin? Are they the same people? No, Macklin she works for Dr. Jeffries. Dr. Jeffries is one of the investors. Oh, and there was Dr. another guy named Henry. All right. So Dr. Jeffrey is a she, and Macklin too is a she. She is a doctor. So women, yeah. Okay. So with female. Yeah. Okay. Came from the state. Yeah, we just want to get that understanding. And current situation, media will do some research on Macklin and company and see. But what really puzzles me here is this. The company was able to pay 100,000, write a check of 100,000 to Kizz Daniel. So she couldn't write a check at least 500 or 1,000, even or 250 for those artists that she just make.
I begging you, don't say 250, not even 500. What wrong with you, sir? No, Liberian artists will not take no 250, no goddamn 500 either. Let's start talking about 2,000. The least is 1,005, okay? Let's start talking about 2,000 up, 2,000, $3,000. They are worth it, especially the one thing that I know, MC Car is worth it. KCW is worth that. Kobasi is worth it. What his name? Cyrus the Shield worth it. Anitrim is worth it. A lot. Okay, Manto is worth it. Erigiso, PCKL Frankie, hello, J Slug. Come on, man. They worth more than that. Respect yourself. No 250. Yeah, we're not talking about 250. $250 money. Sir, doing all the entire interview, I learned everything you say, all the questions you ask. You're a really good interviewer, but please respect yourself now. All 250. Let's cancel it. No 250, no 500. Okay? Period. Not even 800. No 900. We talking about 1,500 and up. Period. Let's continue. I don't want to hear you.
Happy. But she could write a check of 100,000 to Kizz Daniel? As it was said in the contract. Macklin and Company gave us the contract. It's not as if we forced her to sign the contract with us. She came to us, forcing us to sign that contract. And she said, on the 16th of December, you guys will get your money. We weren't even informed that there was going to be a delay. The date just passed, and I started shouting fire. I said, what's going on here? Y'all got to talk to us. Oh, we have a busy weekend. We'll talk to you 3 days later. That's how it started. You see the communication? No respect. No respect. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question, you don't break agreements with your business partners and then say, "Oh, sorry, we'll talk to you a week later." No, okay. That's not what you call respect here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any question or concern, go ahead and ask Mr. GG now. We don't have much time. We will be climaxing in the next 7 minutes here. But, this is current situation media, where we operate within a triple constraint of informing, being very informative. That's what we're doing right now. Being very interactive. That's what we're doing. And we're also entertaining. So we're ready now to engage the audience. Audience, ask your question to Mr. GG. You have 7 to 10 minutes. He got to go. This man is very busy. 5 minutes. And, 5 minutes. I got to go on stage. Yes. Yeah. He took time off his business schedule to appear on current situation. I have a show in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. So you have 4 minutes. This is a ground-breaking interview. Mr. GG, I would like to say in French, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci
For your
beaucoup.
time. We do it for the culture. I'm just
Merci
also this whole
beaucoup.
thing for the culture.
Merci
I can't
beaucoup.
stand it anymore. I can't stand the behavior of Macklin and company. She's not even accepting anything. She's not accepting the blame. She's not even apologizing. She's just calling it sabotage and putting the blame on Liberia. I would like to use very strong language. And you know me, Vinton, I'm a very peaceful person. But this time she has really punched us all in the face. And then you don't say sorry. Then you blame even the victims. You blame the people you didn't pay. You blame them that you exploited, that you never informed. I beg you, y'all.
Beg you, yeah.
We
beg you, yeah.
The artists,
We
are probably
beg
going to have a press
ourselves.
conference the next days to set things right.
Boy.
Because we're not going to let this ride.
No, we won't.
Before the press conference, please keep me posted on the date. I have current situation in Liberia. So my company going to go there and cover that press conference now. Yeah. Hey, my friend, thank you very much. Don't worry, I will send you your cold water. Send my and come there. Did I send you your cold water? Current situation media, I'll get your cold water. My man, put mobile money from mother so that people can put small cold water on my table because I gotta find my ticket to find my way back home. So if you want to help me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm broke. I'm performing for 200 LD in Liberia just to have the children come to attend my shows. I want to have the people. I'm in Ganta. You know Ganta, they don't have plenty of money. Even the host today at Hot FM radio show, the guy said, "You're taking 300 LD for people to come to your show."
GGG allow plenty people in Canada get money. They lying to you. They got money.
Is that not too much? I said, my man, if you knew the prices I'm taking in Minnesota and Iowa, VIP tickets are $50, $50 US. I'm having tickets for $3. How am I supposed to make money with this kind of stuff? So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to support your GGG, I'm trying to help everywhere I can. And I brought Malawala on stage yesterday. I gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award. The puppet was crying, and he said, he announced yesterday, GGG, you motivated me. We're going to restart. Malawala series, and I'm going to be the white giant German Gina. The white Gina is going to fly through that series, and he's going to bring trouble and joy and jokes. I'm going to be part of the new Malawala series that are going to be started this year. Big things are happening, but we need your support. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, that are listening. If you want to support me financially for me to find my ticket way back, send Vinton that money. He will send it to me. And I will make a post on my two pages on the current situation media page and the Benton Hooks page. But one more question before you go. My last question is $300 Liberian dollars is equivalent to how much in United States dollar?
$2.
$2. The currency is 150 now for $1. 150 is $1 US. Thank you for that information. People are coming from $2. I haven't been in Liberia for 20 years, so I don't know the heck.
20 years? What you been doing here? You better go visit home. Princess, you too, go visit Liberia.
I sometimes do my research. But thank you very much for taking time off your business schedule. We appreciate your work. We appreciate, you spreading the culture. And thank you. We appreciate that. Extend our seasonal greeting and salutation to the Liberian people. Thank you very much. Thank you. One love, LIB for life. Thank you. Happy New Year. Bye bye. Throw me out. Wow.
All right.
Folks, this is it.
That's it, guys. That is the interview I wanted to play for you to watch, for you to see what's going on in the Liberian entertainment industry. Saying some people they wanna come here and can't disrespect us and just think they will get away with it. No, they're not gonna get away with it. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. This is my second time coming on live here, and don't forget to comment, to share. I have posted a lot of videos. I'm not seeing your commenting. Y'all need to comment because I'm like creating content for y'all. Like share, comment, interact. Thank you. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye. Okay, let me see how this thing go off. Okay.